I know last time we chatted, like you're into doing all those like little things, whether it's recovery or training or your morning routine. What are some of like your top 3 things that you do every day that make the biggest difference?
Ooh, meditate in the morning. When I don't do it, I'm definitely a little bit more chaotic. Or if I don't meditate, at least taking time to be quiet or be outside or go for a walk and not have my phone on me, not talk to anybody, like pure Liz time.
Yeah.
Um, Lately it's been, I'm not allowed to drink my coffee until I meditate.
I saw
And
that. I like that.
yeah, that's been great just because a lot of the time I'm like, oh, I don't feel ready yet. And then I have my coffee and then I'm moving on something else and then I never get to it.
Right.
So even like I just try and make like it a really short one in the morning because I like really look forward to my coffee and get excited about it.
I really like it.
Yeah. And then once I've done that, I've had my like if I do it first, it'll have been done. If I feel like doing it again later, then I can. So that's one. 2 is probably sauna. We actually have a steam room in my house, so it's a little it's interesting because it only gets up to 125 Fahrenheit. But and you know if you do a dry sauna, they say around 180 is kind of like a good benchmark of like it's a really hot sauna, and if you can stay in it for 25 minutes, like that's solid and you're a savage. But the wet sauna, it kind of the humidity is so high that it transfers the heat to you a lot faster. So I can struggle to stay in it. I think I might like throw up around 20 minutes. And then I hop straight into an ice bath. But it's so great for flushing out stuff and just like again the massive hormone boost that you get from doing sauna with the heat shock proteins and just flushing out the day. And then lastly is stretching. This has been a phenomenal time to move my mobility forwards in places that it hasn't been in a couple of years. Because it's just you're tired after you train and you're like, oh, it's like, you know, stretching is like the cherry on top of the cake. And it's like, no, you really just, it needs to be a major part of the program.
Right.
So it's nice to be reminded of how useful that is. And I should have been way more sore from the program I'm on currently, but because there's such a large amount of stretching or yoga or just mobility work every day, it really seems to be like mitigating the effects of the training. And I feel like I'm recovering way faster and I'm further along in the training cycle than I would have been otherwise.